thanks for watching. My name is Holly Priestley, and if this is your first time watching one of my videos or visiting my channel, thank you so much for being here. I have been living out of my Ford E350 van for the last 2.5 years, and I started this channel, well, before that, but I've continued this channel so that I can share some of my adventures, so that I have something to look back on in my future, and also maybe because something that I share might inspire one of you guys to go out and pursue your own deliberate lifestyle. On this channel, I publish vlogs that are usually a summation of a few days in my life in the van, being self-employed, traveling with my dog, etc. I also have a weekly podcast called Deliberate Living, where we explore all the ways people can live deliberately alternative lifestyles. And then, in addition to that, I also share videos around art or business or anything else that strikes my fancy. So thank you all for being here, and I hope you make it to the end of this video. Up there for a view later. Good morning. Welcome to another vlog. I don't really know how to intro it, but I do want to show you where I'm camping because I think it is beautiful. It's pretty different from my last vlog where I was, in the mountains, tucked in this little aspen grove, had a lake nearby. This is definitely more desert southwest-ish, but I'm not really in the desert southwest. Scrambling very much, but she does it. I do love me. Today I plan on wrapping up all the micro details for next week's podcast. I also need to change the tires out on my bike. It keeps getting flats. You've seen some of them if you've been watching my vlogs for a while. I think like 6 out of the last 7 times I rode it, it got a flat. Like sometimes within the first half mile on pavement with nothing going on. All of the flats I think are right at the nozzle, so it's like tearing, the rubber is tearing right at the base of the nozzle. So the only thing I can think of that would be the tires, and the tires that are on there now are like kind of thin, like worn thin. So I got new tires yesterday. I don't know how to put them on. I'm going to figure it out. So why don't you all come along for that? And I haven't painted in a while. I'm gonna paint today. So today I'm gonna work. I'm gonna change my tires. I'm gonna paint, and I'll probably go on some kind of explore or adventure. So come along. go for a little bike ride to get some exercise and mostly to see if my changing the tire and putting a new tube and all of that will do the trick. Look at that storm. We pretty much have dark skies coming from all directions, but it's not quite here yet. You better believe we didn't make it. Alright, so it's not like fully flat, but it's like pretty flat. I also deflated it a little bit. And you can see that that tear is starting to come in the exact same spot. Back in the van now, did some chores. I'm gonna make myself a little fancy drink, kombucha and bubble water, and have a little snack of generic Cheerios and do some painting because that sounds really nice. Maybe a little simple and very nice. I'm gonna put on a YouTube and I'm gonna paint. I think I'm gonna try some acrylic and collage. I haven't done that in a while. Just like see how that goes. So come watch. Alright, I can't even say good morning anymore because it's just about noon. And it's been a full day already, which is good. But yeah, took Lisa for a run and then was trying to fix some of the issues on my bike with the help of some very informative Instagram DMs and some videos on YouTube. But then it turns out that the people who camped next to me had a bike mechanic in the group, and he was able and willing to help me diagnose some of the issues. I don't know if it's a real fix or if it's just a Band-Aid fix, but I'm really grateful for it. Anyway, hopefully it's a real fix. We'll see the next time I ride my bike. But the area that I was camping in seemed to clear out a little bit this morning, which doesn't surprise me because it's a Sunday, and a lot of the weekend warriors are on the move. And so I decided to go scope out some other camping in the general area that I was in. But once I got in the driver's seat, just decided I might as well just go explore a whole brand new area. So that's what we're gonna do now. All right, Lisa dog, come on. We're getting on the road again, just for half an hour, not that long. Alright, so the road I was gonna go up, I decided not to a few miles in, partially because I'm only a few miles in and it's taken me a while just to get here, and I wasn't even halfway to the pin that I had dropped that I was gonna go check out, and the pin was like maybe 10 miles up the road, and there's a sign at the beginning of the road that said the road was closed in 7 miles. So I was thinking, all right, well maybe there will be a really good spot with service before the 10-mile pin that I put in there. And there were a lot of really good campsites at the base down here, but they don't have service. And so that's not going to work for me. And yeah, I just made the executive decision based on my gut and the washboardness of the road that I didn't want to keep going. So We're coming back down. Find someplace else. Well, if I thought turning around on that road this morning was gonna be tough, this would definitely be impossible. Okay, so we just found a campsite that is open, and I don't know if we'll stay here or not yet. I have to test a few things, but we need a break. Both of us need a break, even if we're not staying. So it's pretty warm, very deserty, super different desert from the one I was just at. Trees though, for some kind of shade, and there are a little bit of booze if you walk around. It might work for a few days if I can get service to do what I need. Oh, and bones! Oh my god, I love finding bones. I mean, obviously I didn't find these, somebody left these, but I love bones. Well, it's been a good spot for a break, but not quite good enough to stay. So I'm gonna trust my gut and we're gonna get back on the road and find something else. Well, come on. There we go. I didn't end up where I thought I was gonna end up, but I'm still on National Forest. So I might as well just look around, see if there's camping around here. Otherwise I gotta go back out the way I came and make a big like C-shaped hook. The road I wanted was over there, and I'm over here, which is fine. But yeah, not what I expected. So okay, we'll just give this a shot. Well, we found a handful of campsites, but the service over here is roaming. Hashtag vanlife, hashtag blast. It's not always rainbows and unicorns and beautiful views and all of that. Sometimes it's planning to drive for an hour and driving for 4 or 5 hours now I think I'm on. This has happened to me before. You'd think I'd know. I am better than I used to be though. I plan ahead, I have snacks, I have water, but still, sometimes you just end up driving way longer than you thought you were gonna. Well, we have driven everywhere to all the spots that I have researched, and then some, you know, with the accidental ones. And they are either closed or in roaming signal. I don't know what to do. Don't even know. Alright, we landed for the day. Moved a few times since I've been here just to get the perfect spot that is the least dusty and the least broken glassy. Days like today are really hard in the van. Driving is exhausting. And looking for camping can be exhausting when your first 3 or 4 or 6 attempts are not successful. It makes you feel like a crazy person. It makes you wonder why you're even doing this in the first place, what you're doing wrong, why this is being so hard. And if I set up my job so that I didn't need service, that would be better in some ways. But I do like being connected, even if it's not for work. Just to, like, especially when I'm traveling alone, just me and the dog. It's nice to have service so I can text my fam and my friends and keep in touch. But Today started out driving, like I said, about 5 minutes, you know, because I just wanted to scope out some campsites that had been vacated, and by the time I got there, there were other people in them, which is fine. And I was excited to drive. I felt good about it, but I was hoping to only drive an hour, and now it's been 5 or 6, and I'm tired. I've gotten to see parts of the state I haven't seen before, drive on roads I haven't been on before, all valuable recon, but exhausting too. So here's to a chill night.